Hey guys, this is Stephen B from CSMD Yankees and doing open panel. If anyone wants to come up, I will put the link in the chat. First off, hope everyone's having a great day. And it's a good thing the Yankees did win today. Second game in a row. Um, as far as I was going to say, a quick recap: Yankees did win 5-3. Warren pitched, wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. He gave up 2 runs. I mean, wish we got more length out of it. The bullpen did really good, so I was giving up that 1 run with throws, but we got a bad situation giving up one with a solo home run. So it's not the worst, it's not the best, but Blackburn did his job. Hedrick did his job, and Bednar closed it out with no hesitation. And we're on a 2-game winning streak. The two people I like to say, my kind of stars of the game was Ben Rice with that home run earlier, and the second one would be Lombard Jr. going 2 for 3, had the sack and 2 RBIs. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have won this game. Another thing I like to note is Spencer Jones gets a base hit and then scores with Lombard. Because there's other things, young guys are scoring runs and making it so that we can actually not rely on the home run. I'm really liking how this team's playing. Felt ugly, the McMahon collision, and Gabby having to come back and come in to play third. I guess he's okay for now. Hopefully, just there's no idle stint. I mean, Gabby at third is a good option, but I prefer McMahon's defense over that. And McMahon's actually been having a solid year. After today, the first month, he's getting about 243 for our third baseman. I'll take that any day. And Yankees did sign a pitcher today. I guess it's been over the news, and it might have they put an offer to a Japanese pitcher, Jason from 161, mentioned before. Um, it's not confirmed. No one knows if it's true or not, but it is on there. And Mr. Cortez, our old guy, signed with the Phillies today. Um, there's been a lot of releases. And doesn't it? So I wouldn't be surprised if we might pick up a pitcher on the waivers if it makes sense or gets to us. Um, Brandon Keller got designated for assignment for the Phillies. I don't think we're going to go after him, but yeah, Keller might be a guy that could see us going after if it gets to us. Um, and the Rockies just released Michael Lorenza. That's another name to look out for. But for me, this this team has the pitching's been there. About the free injury, the what I look at it is, I said in a few chats before, is looks like a phantom IL to me with a with a legit throwing bruise on his arm. Who says that it's just inflammation and should take it. They're doing it as a precaution. My guess is they wanted us just to rest them and to get us into playoffs with a healthy free. But I'm not a doctor. I'm just speculating like we all are fans. To me, this team is playing better. At least we have an owner that's plays it the right way. I mean, to me, the Dodgers uh, owners is in big trouble. I would not be surprised if he sells the Dodgers, and that's a big big situation because he's took money that he spent that shouldn't have, and now FCC's on him. He might be going to jail for a while. It's not going to look good for baseball. So I know there might be a fire sale with some of these contracts. And everyone wants our owner to go like the Dodgers. Well, that's what happens when you have crooked owners using money that he's not supposed to spend and spend it anyways. Um, I'm liking I'm liking how Lombard's really plays it. He already has an eight defensive assignment already in 12 games, one of the highest in the league already for that span for 12 games. His defense reminds me of A-Rod's when he was a young guy. Guy's is smooth. He knows what he's doing and going on. Um, Pitching's been pretty good for the most part. I like to see Warren go more deep into the game. Um, I didn't think that one pitch he did hit that batter. I think he didn't even touch him. I think was back to the back of it. Glove touched him in the back. I didn't think he got hit one bit, but that's baseball. I think other people say. Um, I have a couple other points I was going to say that I've noticed. I just want to look at, I always look at the stats and everything before we start. Sorry, I didn't take a lot of notes over in my head and I'm drawing a blank for a second. Let's see the box. Okay, another thing I'm noticing about this team and about for the offense is it's not all home runs. It's more like there's a home run once in a while, but I don't see it happening a lot. To me, I look at the team and then I see guys actually hitting base, they're stealing bases. I know Jazz has been slumping, but him stealing home was a big insurance run, and especially seeing that happen. I mean, I didn't think any that when that pitch got away from him, I didn't think anyone was going to score. Jazz just took off and his speed with athleticism and his instinct to go home and saved us a freaking got us an extra run that we didn't expect. And even though we should have scored more than that, Wells did hit the ball pretty good spot. It was just not in a great spot. I mean, he's batting 175, I believe now, but his uh his defense has one of the Yankees have one of the best ERAs in baseball. I know his offense has been sucking lately. Before in the first half with his DL, with his since the DL, he's been actually hitting pretty well. But I think those headaches really did cause him his hitting because I'm not seeing him really swing at the first pitch. I'm seeing him throw the ball better. I see a lot of positivity with him. The pitchers love pitching to him. I mean, I don't think he's a starter fully, but I think he's a good platoon for a catcher. I mean, things that you do is just go out, grind it out, and putting in the work for the pitchers because all those pitchers are doing really well with them. It's, it's actually one of the best things I've seen. I mean, defensively, I mean, yeah, today he screwed up with a call that should have was a ball, but hey, that's baseball. I mean, it's very close. We have a guest. Hey, Donnie, you ready? Okay, cool. Add you to stage. How
How's
you
it
doing,
going?
Donnie? I'm good. Your phone good this time around?
Yeah, it was dying. I mean, I got half a battery right now, so if I come off, it's because my phone's dying.
No worries. I just thrown out for all
I
this.
usually
Just
watch a
that,
game. I usually watch a game on my phone, my iPhone and stuff, so the battery gets drained a little bit. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Mine's plugged in actually while we're streaming.
Yeah, it was a good win though. They needed that. They needed that series win.
Yeah, it's been a second. It's the second game in a row we won, right?
Yep.
And I'm looking at the box score, and I'm watching the game, and I'm looking who's who actually does really well. The young guys, Jones and Lombard, 2 for 3. Jones gets on base for the base hit. We move him over, and then he gets the third, and then what does Lombard do? Freaking sack fly right like a veteran would do.
Well, we were talking about this the other night. Remember, I said Jones needs more at bats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's doing his his K's rate's not that bad too. I mean, it's like was like last time I looked at it was like 35.1%, which most of his K's actually came on the first spin, not the second and third.
I just think it's a consistency. You know what I mean? More at bats he gets.
Yeah, you know what? Also, looking at for Jones, he actually his strike the pitches he swings and versus what's in the strike zone, it's a near elite. It's like 95%. And the solid contact about 58.8, which is really, really well.
Yeah, and you got to
And he's
remember the
up.
first year Judge was up, he had a lot of strikeouts, right?
Well, he had a shit ton of
Yeah. And
K's against
yeah, and Spencer's pretty much a rookie this year. You know what I mean? So
Spencer's a rookie. He started baseball. He was a pitcher, and then they switched him to outfielder slash first baseman. It's very good.
he's a very good outfielder, especially center fielder. He's a really good center fielder.
That's why I said I know we were talking about the other day about Grisham versus Jones. I just think I'd rather have Jones out in center versus Grisham. Maybe just make it right field be, especially at the Yankee Stadium or the AL East parks there. It's
Well, I think that's
give
what's
up
going to happen next year because Grissom's a free agent for this year, so they'll probably plug in Jones at center.
Jones in center. Yeah,
Judge
and
at left,
right.
Jones at center, and then Belly at
Well,
right.
I think it would be flip flop Bellion left with Judge and right to save his bat with the DH opening up a
Okay.
little bit. Because Valley has been the best left fielder in baseball when he was healthy, and it looks like he should be back up in I believe on Sunday they're talking about Bellinger.
Well, Belly's been playing right field though this year and last year.
Well,
Right.
he's been playing mostly left, and he plays center occasionally because they were playing Dominguez and right for most of the times. It was the year before you're thinking back in 2025 they were playing them in right to give
Okay.
choice. But I really do like how this team's playing though. It's starting to put better at bats together. And I was watching Balls' at bats. He's not swinging at the first pitch like before, and
Yeah,
that's a
because Belly
big.
got a lot of playing time in the Dodgers and in right field, right?
He play all. He can play all. He can. Bellinger can play all 3 positions plus first
First
base.
base too as well.
He's very versatile. I think that's signing's looking better every day because look what Tucker's doing. He's getting benched.
Tucker, man, that was a bad contract for the Dodgers. I'm glad Yankees didn't sign him.
Did you hear about the owner about the Dodgers?
No.
He's getting investigated by the FCC.
Wow. That just come
He
out
just,
today.
no, it's been coming out for a while.
Oh, okay.
It's been about a year. He might be having to sell the Dodger team.
Wow. Well, it only makes a lot of sense though because look at the Dodgers keep rolling over money. I mean,
Well, no, it's not even that. He took money from other sports and investments and put it into
okay.
the Dodgers, and that's a big no-no and broke that. And I know everyone wants us to be like the Dodgers. We
Well,
actually did it the right way. Hal and George did it the right way. They
yeah.
took their own personal money and put it there. He didn't take it out of investments. He took the profits of what they were owed and used it to put in the team, not take it from one sport and use it to the other sport.
Well, it's no different than Shohei Ohtani's agent there, right?
Yeah, actually, I still think they're covering up Otani.
They are. They're covering it up. The agent took the blame for it
Exactly.
because Otani is
Uh,
Manfred's golden boy. You know what I mean? He's a unicorn. That's Manfred's golden boy.
yeah, no. To me, when I look at that, it's just like a whole cover up. I mean,
They weren't gonna
yeah,
let Tawny go down for it. You know what I mean?
yeah, but they let Cease, the other Cease, for the Indians go down with it though.
Oh, you mean Class A?
Class A, yeah, Class A. Yeah, Cease, Class A, yeah,
And Class A was one of the best closers in the game too. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's why I said to me, it don't make a lot of sense.
No, I think that's the cover up too. I was saying that too. I mean, they banned Pete Rose from the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? For
And now
gambling.
they're trying. Now they're gonna put up. They want to put him in the Hall of Fame now that he's passed. That's bullshit.
Right. He should have been in a long
You're,
time ago.
it should have been a 1 year thing banned. And I was talking to one of my other friends about this. It should have been that was alive at that point because I was not alive for Pete Rose playing. But he said the commissioner was supposed to ban him for a year. Then he was gonna unban him and then do it Hall of Fame eligible.
No, the question you got to ask yourself is how many people that baseball players got voted in the Hall of Fame that were taking steroids and didn't get caught.
Oh, there's a lot of them, and there's two that I know of that are in the Hall of Fame that took steroids.
That's why I feel bad for Andy Pettit and that and Roger Clemens is because, yeah, they came out and openly said it, but how many other players didn't say it and they got into the Hall of Fame?
If you look at this was something that I'm not sure you knew about, but Clemens actually fought every time they brought it the steroids against him.
Well,
He
didn't David
never.
Ortiz come out with a book about everybody that was involved? Wasn't
You
David
mean
Ortiz expose
Canseco?
it?
No, Jose Canseco.
Oh, I know, but David Ortiz came out and said people too, and David Ortiz was part of that story thing.
Yeah, he was. That's why I was saying there's a few of them in there. I wouldn't be surprised if Bagwell was in there too.
Because you know well that Manny was a part of it, and Manny was David's teammate for how long? How many years in Boston? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. A-Rod. I
A-Rod, yeah.
know the one guy. And I look at the Hall of Fame. I don't know why Posada's not in there.
Posada? Yeah.
Posada should be in there. Another one should be in there. Bernie should be in there.
Bernie should be in there. Yeah, Bernie should definitely be in there.
And then I look at it. It's just his
Did Bernie
numbers
have the
are
most RBIs in postseason history?
just alone on that and how clutch he was. Look at Jeter and everyone's. They're saying now Jeter's more like they always say Jeter's overrated. Now they're considering underrated for what the thing because the baseball analytics and they say Jats is the better second baseman than Jeter be ever at short. But the eye test tells a different story.
Well, Jeter got voted in the Hall of Fame first ballot 99%. So he almost
You should have been. Yeah, it should have been.
The only player that's ever got 100% in the Hall of Fame ever, Mariano Rivera,
Mo, and that's the crazy part. And what I was going to say about Clemens is how the government went after him in that for courts and everything. He won all the legal stuff. He won. You have to be legally convicted of being in a PA.
And Pettit didn't really get charged either. Pettit just came out and said, you know what I mean?
He said it. I think there's stuff that they used. I think they used something for I don't think it's steroids. I think it's something like
it's a human growth hormone kind of thing.
Yeah, to help the training recover better.
The muscles recover faster. Yes, like a steroid shot, kind of.
Like a shot, kind of like our cortisone shot or something like that. I don't think it was steroids per se, because steroids are when you get
no. It's like going to a doctor's office. I'm not talking about the other steroids there. Like you go to doctor's office to get a steroid shot, right? Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not like straight up steroids make your muscle bigger. It's just to help your muscles.
Yeah. It was to help relax it or help. Yeah, but
heal it faster. Yeah, recover faster.
Yeah, and I think there's something like that, but it wasn't back then. It was, and here's the thing: back then, it was all legal. Now you're penalizing because they passed the thing to say you can't be Hall of Fame because of that. That's
well, remember when baseball went on a strike that year, and then afterwards, Sosa McGuire went battle for the home run.
Yeah, steroids.
Yeah, and McGuire's like, "Well, I took it over the counter. It was like pills or something, right?
Yeah,
vitamins.
Yeah, and to me, Here's what I would do, and this is not everyone might not agree with it, but vote the best player in. Say these years were tainted because we don't know who took steroids. These are the players that were Hall of Fame worthiness. It makes so much more sense to do that and say instead of penalizing them, just vote them in. Say we don't know if they were or not. These are the Hall of Famers in that class.
Yeah. I got surgery next week coming, so hopefully my knee can recover. I'm not gonna get steroid shot, nothing. I'm gonna have surgery.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a really it's gonna be a crazy week for me next week.
But I'm not looking forward to being on crutches for 3 months, so I'm not looking forward to that. So next time you probably see me, I'll be on crutches.
All right, make sure you just sit on a nice comfy chair.
Yeah.
Because I do lives, and if CT can't make it, he said I'll do it. If I can't make it, CT does it. We're
Well, you
working
can tell
on.
CT too, and whenever you guys need me, just shoot me a message. I mean, I'll be more welcome to come
I
on.
I don't know if he got.
No, I'm talking about whenever you guys want to go on. You know what I mean?
I just lost my Bluetooth screwed up for a second. I can put that in the private chat if you wanted to
Yeah.
screenshot my number. I can add you.
Just send
Add
it
it on.
whenever on the message thing, and you know what I mean. I come on whenever you guys want me to.
Yeah, no, we'll do that all the time because I have Jonathan that comes up all the time too. I like having people on. I like having Studio on. I like having Phoebe comes up, or even Uncle Tats will come on there.
It's good to have people,
trying to work on something.
the people's other versions, right? Stuff to see what they're saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I mean CT do it. I mean, I'm very positive. CT could be negative at times, but we talk everything through, and usually we find an agreement somewhere in the middle. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed to do, 100%. When you're hosting and stuff like that, you're supposed to get along with your co-host. Well, try to, right? At least for the most part.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Jonathan, if you want to come up, we'll try it.
Yeah,
I don't mind. Yeah, I'll put my no. Yeah, whenever you want to try that, I'll put the number in here. When you
yeah. Have Jonathan come up with us, right?
yeah, I tell him when you want to try it. I just put in the private chat if you want to screenshot it, Donnie, so you can have mine at least.
Okay.
I can send you CTs afterwards. I can make a group chat if I get your number.
Yeah, we can talk to Jonathan too. Have him come up.
I have Jonathan numbers too. Like I said, we just have I just figure it'd be kind of good little day. I'll see if I can get CT come back on another day.
Right. Oh, I thought Jonathan was coming up now. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, the link's there, so Jonathan has it. I'm not sure if his computer's little. So if it does,
Gotcha. I haven't talked to Jonathan in a long time, so it's good to hear what he has to say too. His views.
Yeah. Hopefully, Castillo is doing pretty.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Jason in a while. I mean, like I said, it had nothing to do with that. I just didn't understand, like I said, why I got, you know what I mean, in timeout.
Kinda. It was supposed to be the other guy, like I said the other day. I went to go time the other guy up for 24 hours,
Right.
and then it switched from that guy to you for some reason. My phone. I don't understand why it did that.
But just let Jason talk to him directly and tell him that I didn't.
Oh, he saw in the comments. He says not to worry about it.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I don't like to step on anybody's toes. You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't you. I was trying to do like I said. That guy that went in. You know how he went on to Jason 161's live.
Yep.
And Jason had abandoned him. We'll have the stage right here. Let's try. Yep.
Got you, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan.
Okay, I don't crash. But if I crash, if my computer crashes, I won't try to come again.
Yeah, no worries, Jonathan. It's good to see you. Oh, did we lose him?
Oh, service-wise must be. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like he's.
Yeah, I think
it's
only StreamYard that does it. Oh. I could hear him.
The conversation.
Is the screen frozen for you or is it just me?
I'm fine.
Yeah, no.
My,
John,
Yeah.
my,
it must be his computer.
Yeah. You have to reload, come back in, see if that works.
I tried it a couple of times, but we'll try. John, if you want to try we gumming in it, because it was working for a second, then it stopped.
Yeah, he has to probably go back out on his and come back in, try that.
Yeah, let me I'll bring them down. I think I just remove from stage. I can try that. Yeah, we can try. Let me
A lot of
have him
times it's people
remove.
with Wi-Fi too, right? The connection, pretty much.
I've never seen a lot of the Wi-Fi or that. It's just one of those little things where
I don't have any problem with just what happened last time when my phone died. I'll let you know if it starts
yeah,
dying again. That's when my thing's phone died.
yeah, we can always end it a little early too. Don't worry.
No, I watch my
Well,
games on my iPhone and stuff like that, so it drains the battery pretty fast.
yeah, I have an Android, so I was watching it on. I was watching it with the Prime on my phone, and it was
Yeah.
like was at 40, like 37%. I started putting the charger, now it's back to 61.
See, I got Android and iPhone too, and I prefer my iPhone. I don't know
I
why. I'm
like
just so used to it.
I like the Android because you have more freedom to do things.
Yes,
But
the Android you do. Yes.
and an iPhone, I do like the quality of the pictures are better than
Yes.
the regular.
And a lot of times it's, I think like the weather permit for people, Wi, you know what I mean, the service wise between Wi-Fi or whatever else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never had a problem with Android with all that. As long as you keep up with the updates for everything, they usually
Yeah.
work pretty well.
Yeah. You gotta update your the StreamYard and stuff a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or whatever
I,
Discord you're in. Yeah.
yeah, no, and like
What
I
would you think
said,
about that Alonso call there? I thought it was foul.
eh,
That home run supposed to be.
I think it passed the line, but I think it was just right on the line. It was very close. I don't want to. I don't. It was not. There's not enough evidence to like
They
overturn
didn't have
it.
enough to
So
overturn it. No, they didn't have enough to overturn it.
yeah,
If it would have hit the top, if it would have hit the tip of the pole, it would have been a home run.
yeah. So that's why it's. I know, Jonathan. I have no idea why this StreamYard's acted up. Because me and C2 are actually thinking of trying to switch something else, or try something else for a live just to see what it can do.
Well, StreamYard's been working fine all these years for me. I don't know, maybe just some phone shit. I mean,
No, he has a computer. Unless,
oh,
yeah. The only thing I could think of, Jonathan, maybe try downloading Firefox instead of Chrome, and you could try that. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that's an internet browser that would work. It could be a computer, but maybe it's just the Chrome. I know I used to use Firefox all the time before Chrome, and Firefox, it's free, and
yeah, Firefox has been around for a while.
yeah, it's a good one. We just don't use Internet Explorer, like
Yeah.
CT said.
Back in the day, the E circles.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe
I remember. I don't know if you remember, but remember AOL when it first came out back in the
oh
day?
yeah.
Yeah. You get that dial tone. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
I don't miss them days. I like
Yeah,
clicking
it
on the
kept
light
on.
button.
It's like it keeps. Yeah, then it would take your phone. It would take your landline, make it busy when you were using it.
Yeah. I don't miss them days. But I mean,
It was
overall,
actually.
I don't that Lonzo was pretty upset. I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, it could have went either way. I mean, it's just like if the Yankees would have
Yeah.
challenged it, they called it a home run. You know what I mean? To overturn it, wise.
It was hard to that. The only one the really one I was worried, like, kind of was like head scratching was they supposedly weren't hit that batter that didn't even look like it touched them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, that's the only one I really kind of thought it should have been overturned. Um, Other than that,
Hedrick pitched all right though, besides almost throwing up that home run to Alonso.
yeah, exactly. I mean, to me, um, Hendricks was one of the a steal we got.
Yep, Hendrick and Hill's been pitching great this year out of the pen. Both of them have.
I know Gil's and Lowe, they're working his way up, but they're trying
No,
to.
not
He's like,
Hill.
yeah, Hill,
Yeah, Hill's
Tim
been
Hill,
pitching
yeah,
good out of the pen. Tim
his
Hill.
numbers are. Yeah, Tim Hill's been okay. I'm talking about Gil, the guy from.
Oh
That
yeah, Louis Hill. Yeah, they're saying Boone was talking about the other day. He might put him in the pen.
They're working on him in the minor leagues rehab.
Yeah.
This is not enough time to stretch him out. It's probably better just to have him first pitch.
I just can't wait till LaGrange comes back, or LaGrange comes back. You know what I mean? He throws 103, 104 miles an hour.
I'm hearing from what I read that Lograndi's most likely not making it up this year.
That's what I heard too. They were talking about maybe in the playoffs in October, but I don't think he is either. I don't think they should rush him.
No, he would have to be on before the September 1st roster.
Yep. And we don't really need him right now. Bednar's been, 30 saves almost?
Benner only blown 2 saves. That's about it.
But he's got 30 saves now, right? He's got like 28 saves, 29, right?
Something like that. Bednar's been great. He's the bulldog we needed in the pen, and what surprised me? Blackman.
Yeah, Black and Yarbrough, both Yarbrough and Blackman been good out of the pen.
I'm just loving how they can go 2 or 3 innings and not kill the pen just like one batter.
Right, and a lot of Mets fans are upset because remember the Mets fans, they used to have Blackburn, remember? And they're like, "Whoa, yeah, he's so good right now."
Then he sucked for a thing. The Yankee comes to the Yankees, and the Yankees made him really good.
Well, you know why, right? The Matt Blake factory.
Exactly, and probably that, and probably with some. I'll give Cole some credit too because he takes people under the wing and helps them.
Plus, Blackburn didn't like losing either. I think
that's the thing. I mean,
people play better when they're on winning teams.
Well, yeah. I mean, to me, I look at this roster. I mean, it's still a bad roster construction.
Well, look what Ramos did tonight. He made a good catch.
He did, and he actually won. He actually had When I look at it, I think he won 1 for 3.
Yeah, Garcia's been good since we got him.
I like Garcia. The question is when we get Stan back, when we're going to do well those because there's that's why I look at it. I'm like,
I guess rumor has it Boone was saying they're talking about it about Stan when he comes back, but I don't expect him coming back until the playoffs. They're not going to play Stan until the playoffs.
I think he'll be up before that to get his feet wet before.
I think so too, but they were saying maybe. I'm thinking they were saying maybe beginning of September or middle of September, but I don't think they should rush him. I think they should wait till playoff starts for Stanton.
Yeah, no. You want to have him live and getting ready for the playoffs because you need 11 bats. I don't know how many.
But even that week before, the playoff starts, we got Tampa Bay for 4 and then Baltimore, bring them back the final week in 7 games,
Yeah, no, I'm just trying my best for all that stuff. I've been looking at it, and I really don't know what we're gonna do with Rosario.
Well, Boston has an easy schedule. You see their schedule coming up.
Well, we're in a dog. Our schedule's dog in it, right?
Yeah, we got a hard schedule coming up. Boston's got San Francisco right now for next 3 games. Then Kansas City after.
I'm just looking at our schedule.
We got Tampa for 4 at the end with Baltimore. 7 games at home at the end.
So we're facing the O's tomorrow.
Bradish against Cole tomorrow.
Yeah, and then we got Blue Jays at home.
Bradish is only 7-11. That's not a good winning record. Cole's 500. He's 6-6.
Cole's his record is not what his record doesn't result how he actually
it should be. Cole has been getting run support. It should be more than that.
Yeah, and then we face the Blue Jays. Hopefully, we can show up this time around.
We're at Yankee Stadium though.
Yeah, and then we got Houston, a 3-game against
Yep.
Houston, and then we face the Red Sox.
Yep. 4-4 against Red Sox, right?
And then we have a little bit easier schedule after that because then we have the Angels. Then we have the Angels come into town.
Colorado too, right?
We have the Rocky. Yeah, we have.
We get the Mets. We get the Mets for 3 games too, right?
Yeah, we go from there's San Francisco. The Padres were facing,
Yeah.
and then there's the Rockies for, I believe, 3 games. Then we have the Mets, and then we got for the last 4. It's not that bad. We got Twins, D-backs, then Tampa Bay
for 4 and games. Baltimore for 3. I think we got a harder schedule. I think we got a harder schedule down stretch than Red Sox do, though.
No, the Red Sox face some good teams too. It's just not.
Kansas City though, and San Francisco. That'd be easy 6 games right there for them.
Well, you don't know. That's why we play baseball games.
Right. Well, we can't say that because Arizona beat Boston tonight 7-6, so you never know.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Any team, the thing I love about baseball, any team could beat anyone at any given day.
And Toronto just barely, Boston. I'm not, but Tampa just barely hung on against Toronto tonight, 7-6.
Toronto's a scary team, and I don't say that just because I like that, but they have a good, solid core, but their pitching's been really bad this year, and I don't know what happened to Sandier, but he's been so bad up there.
But Toronto traded for Jose Soriano, right?
Yeah, they got a good bullpen there. So I think they set themselves up for better for next year. I think they've sold some guys.
They got Josh Smith too, right, from Texas infielder.
Yep. Former Yankee prospect.
Yep.
Yeah, to me,
they're trying to go for the wild card, right? Pretty much. That's the third wild card.
I'm going to see what we else for schedule. Let me see the Red Sox if I can get their schedule up. I'm bringing this up on my other work phone. So let me see the schedule. So this is what they're faced. They have to, so D-backs. So they face the Giants, San Francisco, and then they face the Marlins. Then us, the Yankees. Then they go to Seattle. Their Seattle 30 games at Baltimore for 4. Angels for 3. Kansas City for 3. Texas for 3. Tampa Bay for 3. Guardians for 3. And the Cubs for the last 3.
That's going to be a good series for them to see what they're made of the last 6 games at Fenway Park for them against the Cubs. And you know what I mean?
Cubs, he's at Tampa Bay, at Texas. So let me see. We're gonna do one more team. We got to check the race schedule, right?
What was that Gasper person that Boston's been playing? I guess he's on a hitting streak, right? 3 home runs, 3 games.
Yeah.
Gasper. I never heard of him.
Yeah. Interesting guy, huh? I'm just seeing okay, so they faced the Rays faced the Mets for 3. Texas for 4, Atlanta for 3, Houston for 3, the A's for 3, the Red Sox for 3, us for 3, and then they're at the Phillies for 3. So they have a hard schedule coming up.
And if you watch any of these shows like WFAN and now then they're like, Evan's like, yep, the American League's over with. You know what I mean? Tampa Bay's going to win it, and it's like the Yankees are only 5 games back, and they got 4 games against Tampa. It's not over yet.
No, they face the Blue Jays tomorrow, and then they face the Orioles at Tigers. I forgot they face the Tigers too.
People don't realize what happened to Tampa Bay. Like you said, we were talking about is baseball. What happened to Tampa Bay goes like 10-game losing streak. You know what I mean? And you like 10 games. You know.
Let me go check the standings now. I'll check the standings now that I.
Tampa won. We won, and then Boston.
Lawrence lost. No, I'm just trying. I wanted to see the standings for baseball. So standings.
I think Tampa's 75, and I forgot, and
We're
we're
only
71, and
yeah, we're
Boston's
5.
8.
Yeah, we're 5 games below. And I thought we're gonna be more. I thought we were gonna be more than that.
Right.
This team is. I mean, they're doing what they have to do. They're winning 2 out of 3 games. But
Well,
we gotta have to.
we got all week 2 though coming up. You know what I mean? And like the end, I'm like, well, at the end of the year, or end of this month, if the Yankees are 6 games back, there's nowhere they're gonna win the East. I'm like, well, what happens if they're 4 games back or 3 games? You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna just have to. They're gonna have the Yankees are just gonna have to keep on winning series. Keep on. Keep on pretty much doing what they're doing. Win series. Take 2 out of 3. If it's bad teams, you gotta
Yeah.
sweep them.
But not to mention, we got big time reinforcements coming back. We got
Yeah.
we got Judge, we got Belly for the last month.
Valley should be back Sunday. They're talking about.
I thought let's say Friday. I thought they're saying they're gonna play him. Boom was saying.
They're playing. He's playing a Thursday night. Tomorrow he's in minor leagues. I think there are 2 games they're playing. I think they're
No,
playing
I
Thursday
thought
and
next
Friday.
Friday. I thought next
Mm-mm.
Friday you were saying.
This
Not
Friday. This Friday.
Oh, okay. Well, rehab games he's playing, right?
Yeah, today. I mean, tomorrow he's playing in, I believe, a minor league game. And I think Friday, and then I think they're gonna fly him out and they're gonna play him Sunday.
Oh, and Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're gonna have him back. That's why I'm saying I don't know what we're gonna do because the logical thing says don't bring Jones down, but that's what they're gonna probably do.
I want to send Jones down.
I wouldn't. I like. To me, I really like to see.
Rosario go down, right?
Does he have options? I don't
know if he has options. I'm trying to think who else could send down. Send Jazz down. Send Jazz down. No, he probably don't have the options either.
Let me go. Let me ask that.
They probably could send down one of the catchers, though. They could probably send down
Ali,
right?
I wouldn't do that though. Then like that's like playing with fire.
I would keep.
No,
keep Spencer on the bench, though.
No, Rosario doesn't have options.
No.
He would have to be DFA.
Yeah. And they're not going to DFA him.
Only really option is I'm looking at it.
Ascara.
Scar's already in the minor leagues.
Okay, so they only have Ollie and Wells right now.
Well, I wouldn't say.
And Ben Rice.
Let me see what's in the 4. Let me see the 26. Let me see what I have for the Yankees 26 roster and see what happens. Okay, so
they sent Schumann down too already.
Yeah, they did, and I didn't like that at all. So let me see. So we have Jose for infielders, Jazz, Garcia, Goldschmidt, Lombard, McMahon, Rosario. Outfielders is Ramos, Jones, Grisham. Catchers, Ali and Wells.
Yeah, they're not going to send Ollie down.
And they're not going to send Rice down either.
They're not going to send Rice down. It's going to be Spencer then.
I don't know. Because I'm just looking at the date. We're in the 19th. So.
What about sending one of the bullpen down and then keep Spencer?
I thought you had to be 13-13 during the regular season, like regular until we get the expanded roster.
What about sending down on like Yuri Santos? You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Have the open spot there for Spencer to stay up.
I think Ramos.
Ramos isn't getting sent down. I don't think.
He hasn't really played like it. He should be up there. I think Jones deserves it.
He does. But Cashman gave us a lot up for Ramos. He gave Lonnie up and everything.
Doesn't mean I think Dominguez would have been better off we're better off with Dominguez over him.
Well, that's why they sent Dominguez down because they didn't want to send Jones down.
Yeah, yeah, no, I've been trying my best with all this stuff. I mean, you have, it's, I'm just trying to think what we can do, and then the other questions, um,
We could always send one of the bullpen piece down. You know what I mean? And
there,
have Spencer still
I'm,
on the bench.
here's the thing, I don't, I think they want to have Bellinger on left, and I think Ramos was supposed to be like I think they're trying to do is like a platoon for till Judge is back.
I
Like he's
think if
supposed to
it,
be a
I don't know. I think if it comes down to it, I think they're gonna keep Ramos and they'll probably send down Spencer because the options.
Uh, my guess is, but where's Rosario doing? He's just sitting on the bench doing nothing.
Yeah, they're not gonna do nothing. They're not gonna DFA him. Cashman's not gonna DFA him.
I mean, that would be my logic with this because we have Schumer in the minors, and we need the guy that can play infield
Yeah,
and
they're not
does
gonna
it
because they could put Cabby in the outfield if they really needed to.
exactly. That's why I said it would make more sense to DFA Rosario.
No, I don't see that happen. I think they're gonna send down
I know
Spencer.
I'm not saying that's what I think logically that would probably be what I would do.
Right. But you know how Cashman is.
Exactly.
He's not gonna do anything logical.
Well, to me, Jones playing the major leagues is logical because you're getting him ready for next year, and
Right. But
and
they
you
got
giving
Grissom
up.
still. They got Grissom still and stuff. So they're probably gonna wait for next year. Then Jones could play full time. You know what I mean? Every day.
Well, yeah, but that's assuming the lockout's not out.
Well, that's soon the lockout. Right. I don't think we're gonna be locked out though.
I think they're going to be a big fight about the salary cap.
There's gonna be a cap. I think.
I don't think so. I think they're going to. If I have my bet, and it's not a lot of. I wouldn't put myself as a big bet on this, but when I look at it, uh, I think they're going to make it so they can only have some max many to limit the max years on a high amount of money on it. I think
Well,
they're
look
going
at
to cap
everybody's playing right now about the Dodgers getting Scuba. That's why now going to negotiations. So this lockout, they're really like, well, the Dodgers got Scuba. They're getting everybody they want. You know.
well, that's why I said they're going to have to cap it. And then if you really want to fix this as differentials, there's only so much you can do, period, for so many years.
Yeah.
It can't be deferred. Like they should put it like there's a set limit for defer. If you don't do that, if you have it over this threshold, you lose picks, and it counts against your thing. That way,
And they're the only ones using deferrals as the Dodgers, right?
exactly. That's why I'm saying you got to eliminate that. I mean, yes, there's teams that do it, but I looked at the whole thing, and the numbers
What are they paying Tony? Like $500 million?
over that. I'll tell you this, the deferred money that they have on the Dodgers versus how many they have in for the rest of the MLB equals it. That's how much.
I heard they got like something like $2 billion, almost $2 billion, right?
Yeah, that's why I said the defer money from the rest of the league versus what they have for the Dodgers. All the rest of the teams equal the Dodgers combined.
Well, Yankees just got that Apollo contract there where they just gave Steinbrenner what $2.6 billion.
They're trying. What they're doing with that is there's a little thing I just learned about a little bit before, but they're trying to finish paying off the stadium.
Yeah.
That's against the city, and I guess now they have to develop stuff. And I think that's where that money's to develop around that area when they sign that contract for that new stadium to help develop that area around the Bronx.
Right. So the stadium's probably got like $1 billion left to pay, so they're gonna pay that off probably.
Probably going to pay that off, and they're going to do marketability because that's what I think they're going to do.
I think they should get more invested into the free agency though. We haven't really spent big on since Fried. Well, Belly we spent 162 last year, but I mean like Fried probably like big off season signing.
Yeah, to me, What I'm thinking. There's about 100 million coming off the books.
Yeah, because you got Grissom. Grissom's gone. Jazz is
Grisham,
gone. Right.
20, I think 23 million was it for or not for Grisham. Jazz is about 10, if I remember right, 10 or 12. And then you
And then
have
Goldsmith. Goldsmith's only got a year this year.
yeah, his is cheap though. His is like
Yeah,
what, 3 or 4.
2 3
I think
million. Yeah, I think they should.
yeah,
I think they should keep Goldie just to be like a hitting instructor, though. You know what I mean?
maybe. I don't know what they're gonna do there. Then you got Rosario's a free agent at the end of the
Yeah.
year. Then you have Bednar, who's a free agent at the end of the year. I would
If you
have to
look at it,
say
there's not a lot of big money invested. Like Lombard doesn't make much. You know what I mean? Cabby doesn't make much.
if you switch Jones over to center,
Jones don't
bringing
make
him up,
much money. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about like money wise. I mean, the only big ticket
yeah.
money we got is Stanton, Belly, Judge, Freed,
And
Cole, right?
there's chatters in the organization that I only know this because Jason from 161 said it to us is that there's rumblings that they might buy out Stanton's contract after next year.
I don't see
Now
that happening.
I want to do it, but that's what there's chatter about it.
Yeah, Stanton's not going. Jason, I don't think Jason has really specific what's going to happen. I think Stanton's going to be a Yankee till his contract's done.
I think it'll be done. I think what's going to happen is he's going to probably have if there's baseball next year, it'll be next year, and then after that there's a buyout, which I think they'll do at that point.
I don't know. His bat in the playoffs though, it's huge.
Yeah, I know. That's what I say. And to me, the guy has. I love Stan. He takes accountability. He doesn't
And he's a
settle
leader in
for
the
it.
clubhouse, and I don't think Cashman's going to let him do that. I think they're going to let him play out his rest of his contract. I mean, they did almost A-Rod until they bought out last year, but everything was going on with the steroid stuff for A-Rod.
Half year.
Yeah.
And you know what be funny. The Yankees just signed A-Rod for a 1 year deal just to start his just for one at bat, get so many people on the thing, and then pay him again until he'll retire again. That would be that just sign him for like $1. That way it doesn't count against the luxury tax.
His plaque will never be in Monument Park, though.
No, but I'm saying though because he's getting closer and getting into the Hall of Fame, and they're ready to just have like one at bat. This is
Yeah,
he won't
get in the Hall of Fame until all the steroid stuff's over with.
Well, he's gaining momentum on there because the people love his commentary and everything, and they're learning more about him.
Yeah, I don't know. I think still like when it came out though, you know what I mean? It was pretty conclusive what came out, you know what I mean?
Oh, there's a lot of people that are probably finding ways to master these tests and everything.
I like A-Rod, don't get me wrong. I think he does belong in the Hall of Fame. But
He was, to me, he is a Hall of Famer. Yes, he did stupid shit. Yes, he got caught. He served his time. What you want to expect?
I think Clemens and Pettit both belong in the Hall of Fame.
I do too, but I mean, of all the people I look at, like I look at this stuff, I just go for these things you don't know who has or hasn't as a
Right.
if you're not a player because most people knew if they were a player you would see these
Well,
like acne
Look at
in the back and stuff.
look at Pettit's postseason record. You know what I mean? He's one of the best in the postseason history.
Well, look at was it Louisiana Lightning? Is he in the Hall of Fame? Or Guidry?
Rod Guidry?
Yeah,
Yeah, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know if he is or not. So, 'cause that guy to me was like, and that's guy. I never saw him play, but you know how the Yes plays their classic games. I watched them, and his story was he was about to quit baseball. His dad said that, and he said he went to there that same day. He was about to leave. His dad says, "You think we're going to be doing this?" And he said, "I don't want to do that." So he tried. He went there, and that's when they had him in, and he had that great game out of relief, and they started as him a starter, and that's when his career took off.
And David Wells should be in the Hall of Fame too.
there's a lot of guys in the '90s that are getting blocked by these players, beat writers, and to me, it's a sad reality. To me, I look at these players we idolized. We got Albert Pujols, that was great. There is
Maguire, Sosa.
Sosa. You had Barry Bonds, that was really good. You had a bunch of these pitchers that you had Kevin Brown, that was okay for that. You had Todd Helton for the Colorado Rockies, that was really good. We had I always wanted Pedro. He was a great pitcher.
Yep.
Yeah, freaking Walls. You had Roger Clemens. You had Roy Halladay. Rest in peace. You had Greg Maddux, Chipper Jones. You got Andrew Jones. You had all the. That's what to me that was the best.
Tom Glavine.
Tom Glavine. You had all
Gary
these
Sheffield.
great. Yeah, Sheffield. You have Vlad Senior. You had a lot of these great players. You had Renteria. You had Jeter. You had.
Well, Jeter got in 99% in.
What was it? There's a few guys that we had that were good.
But Bernie does belong in there. And Posada could too, though.
Yeah, Posada was good. You had Pudge for catchers. You had Veritek. You had all these guys that are really good players.
What about Tino
Yeah,
and Paul O'Neill? Tino and Paul O'Neill had good careers.
Yeah, Tino. They did. Tino, I give Tino a lot of credit. He went going on for a legend from Donnie to go into another one. Was it?
What about Don Mattingly? He belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Don. His numbers are very, very. Yeah, Wade Boggs. But look what Tino did. He went from the Yankees going for Donnie Mattingly to replace Mark McGwire in St. Louis.
Yep.
I give him credit for trying and doing it. John Oler, remember him?
Yep. He played for Seattle all the years. Yep.
Richie Sexton.
Yep. Edgar Martinez, right?
Yeah, Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling.
Yep. Ichiro. Well, he got in. Ichiro got in 99%.
Ichiro, yeah, he was great.
He was Yankee, too.
Yeah, we traded for him. I remember just getting him. I was like, holy shit, we got him finally. You see, we have a guy in the minor leagues that actually has a hitting stance like Ichiro.
Yeah, Brian McCann had a good career.
Yeah. We had Melky at one point. That was
Alfonso Soriano had a good career.
Yeah, Cano
had a good year, but the steroids around him, too.
Exactly. I'm kind of glad we didn't resign him. He walked.
Yeah, he went to the Mets, right?
No, Seattle.
Seattle. Then he went to the Mets after, right?
And then got suspended and they released him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting stuff like that.
Well, Stephen B, sir, it's good to chat with you, sir. My phone's about ready to die, sir.
Well, let me end this. Let me end the stream here. Yep. It was a good win. Let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny pages.
See you later. Have a good night, everybody.